ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews, I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you know improved, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard. Number one fan, your side, you applaud.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. So today is a video that we will do that is long overdue. And when I say long overdue, I mean long overdue. So guys, it's 9:25 this morning and we're up, we're out, and we are about to go to some free little libraries. So I've been promising y'all this video. I've been promising myself this video, and I have a ton of books in my back seat, and it's time to give them off to a little free library so that someone else can enjoy these books that the people who just can't go to the bookstore and buy the books, because books are not all that cheap, y'all. Books are not all that cheap, especially if you want hardback books. They're not all that cheap. You and I know that. So I just love to give my books off to a little free library so that someone can pick it up for free. And then you never know what you will find in a little free library. So I'm going around in my city to the little free libraries that I know of, and I am dropping off these books so that someone else can come to these little free libraries and pick up a free book. Because even when you go to Goodwill, you still have to pay for a book, $2 or $3. Some of them are a little bit higher. And some people just don't have that, even that kind of money. So my heart goes out to those kind of people, those kind of children, teenagers, grown adults, old adults that cannot afford to buy books but love to read books. So that is where my heart is when I give off my books to a little free library. And also, y'all, I really love to give off these books to a little free library around my city, because some of these little free libraries that I go to, like, they never have books in them. They never have books in them. And some of them are like in front of very public places that teenagers or children actually attend, areas around this little free library. And I just love to be able to put these books in these little free libraries and have them to go in that little free library and grab a book. I mean, if they grab more than one book, like, that's not my problem, but I just want to fill these little free libraries up with books. Like, it just brings my heart so much joy, y'all. And for you guys who like give your books away, do the book giveaways, all that kind of stuff, I know you know exactly how I feel. So today, that is what we're going to do. Also, y'all, I made a big boo-boo when I did my last video, which will come out on Sunday. I went to Books A Million to get the first two books on the Elsie Silvers series, Chestnut Spring, and I got Powerless and Heartless because I thought those were the first two books on the series. But when I looked back, Flawless, I think, is the very first book to that series. So we will be going back to BAM today to get the first book in the Chestnut Spring series. And usually, as y'all know, I always try to buy like book 1 and book 2 of a series just to start out with. But this time I will have 3 books that are in that series to start off with. So I'm still very excited about that because I have heard nothing but good things about the Chestnut Spring series. And I just decided to like really get into it. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you're missing out on some very good content. Yolanda's Journaling posts a vlog every Wednesday and Sunday. So subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and YouTube will alert you when Yolanda's Journaling posts on YouTube. So also, you guys, I post on Instagram and TikTok, so you can follow me there. I post a lot of different content, a lot of different things that I do within my daily life. So if you're not there, you're missing out as well. And on my YouTube channel, you guys, I play shorts on YouTube and I communicate in the community tab. So you can always find me on a lot of different areas on all of my platforms to communicate with me, to just know what I'm doing. So happy subscribing today, y'all. Happy reading, and come and join me. Let's go to these little free libraries and give away these books to some very deserving people. All right, guys, so this is one of the little free libraries that I was saying that really does not have that many books in it. It is actually like in front of a dance studio, and it usually does not have that many books in it. But today, y'all, it has a lot of books in it. And I am so excited for that because usually this one does not have many in it at all. So I guess I don't have to put as many in here because it's so almost totally packed. And here's one from James Patterson, Private Games. I heard so much about this author, y'all, and I'm always excited when I see a book by James Patterson. So I don't know. I might take this one and I might give a book. But they have tons of books in here. And it's just so exciting. It's just so exciting for me because I never see books in this one. Cats and something. I am just so excited, y'all, to see like all of these books in here. Rainbow Rowell. It looks like it's a queer book, doesn't it? And see, y'all, this used to be a library book. See? Used to be a library book. So we're going to add some books to this little free library here. And the books that I am going to add is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover and Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. This one I literally have to walk to, which I do not mind because this is such a good little free library. Like, I love to go to this little free library here. Okay, so this little free library right here, I really and truly love, y'all. Just look at it. This was the very first one that I ever actually found, and it always has such beautiful books in here. Like, just look how vibrant and pretty this one is. And like I said, it always have nice books in here. So I always end up like picking up a book out of this little free library. But I also enjoy like giving a book back to this little free library. And look, and see, they have books all up in here. And this one Mockingbird. I don't know what that one is about, but yeah, I just love it. And I really don't see one that like I actually want. So out of this one, I guess I will just be putting a book or a few books in it. That one looks pretty cool. The view from Saturday. And there's one back here. What is this? Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. Now that one looks pretty interesting. I remember, y'all, I used to love to read books by this author, but I've kind of like gotten away from it. But we're going to put some books in here today. So the book that we're putting in here is Hold You Down by Tracy Brown. And Let's Do It Again by Nicola Bryant. And it's A Thin Line by Kimberlina Rabu, how do you say her name? So we're not going to get anything from this free little library today. We're just basically putting something in. Alright, y'all, I am so stinking ecstatic because like every place I done been to has a lot of books in the little free libraries. Like the last time that I came, like there was nothing, literally nothing at all in a lot of these little free libraries, and today they are full. So I am so happy about that because that means other people other than me has the same idea about these little free libraries. So this is little free library number 3. Has a ton of books in there. So exciting. And the last time I came, guys, there was nothing in this one. So we're gonna give 2 books to this little free library. We're gonna give Lies Men Believe by Robert, whatever that is. And we're also gonna give Let the Church Say Amen. And guys, this really goes so well because like there are a lot of like Bible books in here. The Teen Bible, Women's Devotional Bible, and I don't know, I might want to take this one, Women's Devotional Bible. I'm always looking for a devotional Bible because I always try to give my time to God every morning. So this one kind of fits right in with the books that are actually here. So little free library number 3 is also a huge success. Alright guys, here is another little free library and it has books in it. It has books in it, y'all. So like I said, like I guess so many more people have the thought of using or putting books in the little free library just like me. And y'all look at here. It has Wreck the Halls in here. It has a Christmas book in here. I just love this. Oh my God, y'all. And then here's another Christmas book. This one looks fairly nice on it. Christmas by the Book. It says Nora and Simon has run the beautiful oak beam bookshop in their British village for 30 years. But times are tough and the shop is under threat of closure. This holiday season will really decide their fate. When an elderly man visits the store and buys one of the books they've never been able to sell, it gives Nora an idea. She and Simon will send
out books to those feeling down this time of year and lift people's spirits through the power of reading. The couple quickly delivers books to residents in need of festive cheer, including a single dad trying to make ends meet. A teenage boy grieves his sister, a local politician battling depression, and a retired teacher living on her own. The books begin to give the recipients hope one by one, but with the future of the bookstore still on the line, Nora and Simon will need a Christmas miracle to find a happy ending of their own. Wow. Wow. Now, this right here seems like, even though it is a Christmas book, I think I might would want to pick this one up out of this little free library, because it just seems like it will be such a great book to read during the Christmas time. So we will give some books and we will also take some books. And y'all, there is another book in here. It's from by Dolly Parton and James Patterson. Run, Rose, Run. I did not know he collaborates with people and actually write books, but it says Run, Rose, Run. And Lord, y'all, I don't know if I kind of want this book as well. And it has this is a very, very heavy book, y'all. It says As Meat Loves Salt by Maria McCain. Never heard of that author. So we're going to give some books, okay? And so the books that we're going to give to this little free library is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. We're going to give I know I've Been Changed by this author here. We're going to give 5 Feet Apart, which I love this book. 5 Feet Apart by Rachel Lecotte. And we're also going to give another Colleen Hoover book, which It Starts With Us. This is the historical part of the city that I live in, y'all, Thomasville, Georgia. This is Broad Street. As y'all can see, the bricking on the roads, but this is our historical part of our city. So shoot, y'all, I turned the wrong way. So we got to go back around because we got to turn the other way. But there's a store called Jonas that has a little free library under it or beside it, and we're gonna go there, put some books there, because a lot of people frequent that area. But since I turned the wrong way, we are actually going to go to the library and return this book that is due on the 20th. This here is our local library. Beautiful, beautiful building. I so wish that they were open on Sundays, but they're not. So let's go and return this book. So this is a book that needs to be returned. It's returned by Monday, the 20th. And I don't think I'm going to get to reading this book. It really just did not tickle my fancy. The Fragile Threads of Power by V.E. Segweb. I don't know how to say that name. But anyway, if I feel like I want to read this book again, I will just check it out again. And that's just the props of checking out books from the library. So let's return this book. All right, y'all, so I finally found like an area that I won't be so dark in my camera. But I just wanted to stop a little bit and give you guys a little haul on the books that I got from the little free libraries that I visited so far. As you know, I love a James Patterson book. So I did not know James Patterson and Dolly Parton actually wrote a book together. So I got Run, Rose, Run by Dolly Parton and James Patterson. And I am so excited for this one because this is actually one that I can keep in my car. It's a new women's devotional Bible. So I can actually keep this one in my car because I have one that I have at home. And yes, I got a Christmas book. It's Christmas by the Book, and it is by Anna Marie Ryan. I read the back of this book to you guys, so you already know why I picked up this book. Like, it just gave me Christmassy spirits already, and we're not even in Christmas yet. Like, Christmas have passed, and we're waiting on Christmas for 2024. But just by reading the synopsis on this book, it was like, oh my God, when Christmas comes around, I want to read this book. So I had to pick up Christmas by the Book. And guys, I love this book already, and no, I will not read it before Christmas. And I also picked up another James Patterson book. It's called Private Games. Oh, can y'all see that well? So those are the books that I've picked up so far. I think I have like 1, 2, 3 other little free libraries that I know of to actually visit for today. And those are like, there's one like in a black neighborhood, and then there's one at the Jehona's restaurant that I was telling you guys about when I was showing you downtown Broad Street, the historical area in Thomasville, Georgia. There's one there, and then there's one at Lowe's. Oh, and then we have another one at Eliano's. Like, this one I love. Like, I love going to the one at Eliano's because the area is very nice. Most of the time I pop in, get me a little coffee or a matcha or something like that, or like an energy drink, and I just go over there to that little free library that's over there, and that one is always packed. But guys, I am so stinking happy today. I am so happy, and the reason why I'm so happy is because every free library that I have been to is full of books. Full of books. Y'all just do not understand. Most of the time when I go by these little free libraries, certain areas just do not have books in them. Like, they do not have books in them. And that first one that I went to, which the footage is not all that great, and I'm sorry, like the first two, the footage is not all that great, and I am so sorry, y'all, but that one never has books in it. And I was always so sad because it was like right in front of a area where kids be at. But I was so excited because they were there, and like everyone that I went to, like, there are books in those little free libraries, and that just brings me so much joy because that lets me know that others love books as much as we do. So join me still, because we're not finished. We're not finished. We still have some more free libraries to visit. I have another bag of books back there that I need to give away to these little free libraries. So y'all, let's continue this journey. Let's continue this journey. Yeah, this is the area that I was speaking of. It has like 2 different restaurants here, and just look at this area. Like, how beautiful is this? This is just so beautiful. I love this area, but I never really get a chance to come to this area because, like, this area is always so full. There's a restaurant there, and this one is called limbs. But y'all, this area is just so gorgeous. So gorgeous. But back to the regular schedule program. Y'all, this one also have books in it. Oh my freaking God. Like y'all, this one never has books in it. Like I could not believe that this one never has books in it because it's so many people that frequent this area. But this one has books in it. Alright. So let's see what they have in this one, because like I said, y'all, there's never books in here. You Are Me one, Matthew Price, another Christmas book. So apparently everyone is pretty much kind of like giving out their Christmas books to the little free libraries now. Michael Connolly, City of Bones. So what we're gonna do, these are the books that I am giving to this little free library. It's called In Games. I'm giving Bridgerton's The Duke and I, one of the Twilight books, and another Colleen Hoover book, which is It Ends With Us. So let's put these here in this little free library. Y'all, again, like I was saying, I am just so happy that this area actually had books in it. The last couple of times that I frequent this place, with it being so many people that is in this area, and the past couple of times that I came to this place, like, there are no books in this little free library, and I was just so disappointed because I was like, it's too many people that actually frequent this area, and you mean to tell me none of these people read books? Like, none of these people want to give away their books to someone who can actually get them a book for free? So I don't know, y'all. I guess I just picked a good day, or I mean, I don't know. I'm just so happy that all of these little free libraries have books in them. We're about to go to another free library that is close to this area, and then we'll go to the other two that's kind of like closer to where I live. But also, y'all, remember, we gotta go and get Flawless from Books A Million, because I cannot read book 2 and 3 and not read book 1 of the Chestnut Spring series. So let's go. Let's continue this journey. We're having so much fun today. Alright, y'all, another free library, and this is what I mean. Like, this one is completely empty, and if I would have known that, I would have saved some of the books that I had to actually come into this one. But these are the books that we will put in this little free library. We will put the Bridgerton in this little free library. We will put Cutting Teeth in this little free library, and Chocolate Flava in this little free library. So So, but this is what I was speaking of when I was saying that I really hate to see a empty little free library. But usually when I come to this little free library, it always is full of books. So that just lets me know that people are actually stopping by here, getting the books out, unless, you know, like the people that own these little free libraries actually got those books out because they were too old. But this is what I mean when it really bothers me that there are nothing in these little free libraries. And I think I'm running out of books. And I have like 3 other different places that I need to go, because I actually forgot about this other place that I usually go to their little free libraries. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess, and I think I got like 3 books left, so I guess it'll just be 1 book that I put in each one of those little free libraries. All right, y'all, the last little free library of this vlog. Look, so it look like somebody added something up there. That's cute. But this is the one that I really, really love coming to, y'all. And it's always covered wall to wall with books. Like, it never ceases to amaze me how many books is in this little free library. And it's made so perfectly well. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here that I won't just by looking from eye. But the last few books that I have, we're gonna put in this little free library, and that's Holiday Country, we are going to put The Science to Murder. This one here is The Secret Between Us by somebody. And we're going to put a Twilight book in this little free library. So very nice.
When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass among the flowers. We just let the days pass by. People would tell us to get a grip of ourselves and get a job. We didn't care what we were told, 'cause when we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we got older, we tried to stay in touch, but we had to move on. Life ran away from us. If I could go back, be 17 again, yeah, I would, just to see all my friends running around the city, acting crazy like we used to do. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we gotta be.
We're back home. I actually really enjoyed myself today. Like, really enjoyed myself today. Of course, as you've seen by the video, we went to a number of different little free libraries. We also, what else we did? We went to BAM to get the #1 book in the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. So it is Flawless. So I got Flawless from Books A Million. And it says Riot is the face of a professional bull rider, the golden boy, or at least he was until it all blew up in his face after a public brawl. Now his agent says he has to clean up his image and sticks Riot, I think that's how you say his name, with his ball-busting daughter for the rest of the season as a full-time supervisor. But Riot doesn't need a goddamn babysitter. Especially one with skin tight jeans and a sexy smirk and a mouth she cannot stop running. A mouth he can't stop thinking about. And he quickly learns that Summer Hilton isn't just another conquest. She sees the man behind the mask, and she doesn't run, she pulls him closer, even when she shouldn't. Summer says this means nothing. Riot says this means everything. And this little sticker is covering up the, hold on. She says there are boundaries they shouldn't cross, that Riot's reputation can't take any more hits, and neither can her damaged heart. Riot says he's going to steal it anyway. What took me so long to get into this series? Oh my God. Yes, girl. And this other one that I got is called Welcome to the School by the Sea by Jenny Colgan. Never heard of this book. It was a bargain book from Books A Million. I just could not pick one book and come out the damn stove. So I read the back of it. I read some of the pages in it, and the book seemed pretty interesting. The pages don't look too bad. It says, it's gloriously summer in Cornwall at the school, as the school year starts at the little boarding school by the sea. Maggie, the newest teacher at Downey House, is determined to make her mark. She's delighted to leave the city behind and start her new teaching job, but what will it mean for her now long-distance relationship with her safe, dependable boyfriend, Stan? Simone is excited and nervous. She's won a scholarship at the prestigious boarding school and wants to make her parents proud. Forced to share a room with the glossy, push girls of Downing House, she needs to find a friend fast. Fliss and furious, she's never wanted to go to boarding school and hates being sent away from her home, and Simone tries desperately to fit in. Floss tries desperately to get out. Over the course of the year, friendships will blossom and lives will be changed forever. Life at the school by the sea is never dull. So I don't really know what kind of book this is. Let me see. I'm guessing it is not sure. I guess I could look it up on Goodreads or whatever to see like what kind of book this is, but I guess it's just like I don't know, y'all. What type of book is this? Like, what's the genre of this book? Do y'all know? Have y'all heard this book? Have y'all read this book? Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Y'all, I've had a long evening. I've been fixing up this room to I'm trying to make me a little small in-house library.
So I've been doing that after I got back from my little adventure today, and then I went to Starbucks to use their internet, thinking that their internet was better than mine and that my video would go ahead on and download. And I don't know if it was any faster than my actual internet. Oh y'all, this internet thing is just about to drive me bonkers. Like, so I guess I'll just start doing what I was doing before, like days and days ahead of time. Schedule videos to be posted on my Wednesdays and my Sundays. But if a video is late, y'all, I apologize. But it will be up. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining me today. Thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. Thank you for clicking on my channel. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye, guys.